giving all the positive, negative inputs. First, I said, let us only concentrate on one positive value to decide if that module is testable or not. Correct? So once I feel that module is testable, then you proceed with all the other types of testing, whatever you want. That was the concept which we have discussed. Okay, and do we do smoke testing on every module? What did we discuss? Do we do perform smoke testing on every module? No, because on independent modules are not important modules like help or logout, even if you get a blocker bug, that is not a problem. Yes or no? Okay, 100% that is not a problem. So we don't do smoke testing on all the modules. Only basic and dependent modules we are going to do smoke testing. That also you guys knows. Next question is very important question. Listen. So all the what is smoke testing, how it is, see how it is done, nothing but first you have to identify, then check the positive flow, same answer. Why is it required, advantages, all those things we have done. Correct? Now only one small concept of the cross question which I didn't ask you yesterday is, see, this is the difference between our approach 1 and approach number 2. Correct? Right, this is the difference. This is the difference between our approach number 1 and the approach number 2. Okay, now tell me guys, see the only difference between approach 1 and approach 2, you start giving me the differences. Generally I'm asking, what are the differences between approach 1 and approach 2? Time consuming any question I ask, your answer is, first answer is what, you know, time consuming. Drawback, advantage is time saving. You give me one word answers, I don't want. You type, it will take 1 minute, nothing will happen. You type it. What is that main difference between these two approaches? You give me some answers. Testing yes and not sitting are you? Boss, only the difference is approach 1 we are talking about stability, approach number 2 we are talking about testability. Now I have one question. Smoke testing avoids blocker bug, right or wrong? Think, don't give me exact control. Anyone, don't give answer before 30 seconds. Smoke testing is done to avoid the blocker bugs. Is it right? Smoke testing is done to avoid the blocker bugs. Good. Since it is Sunday today, only 280 people are there, guys. At least yesterday 380 were there. Today 280. Very, very good. Yes. You are waste. The problem is what, you know, guys, you don't know English only. Many of you don't know English. That's a big problem. Boss, you cannot avoid a blocker bug. You can only find a blocker bug. Understand the concept here. There's a lot of difference between your avoid word and find word. Did I say that smoke testing is done to find the blocker bugs? Any time to avoid the blocker bugs, did I say? Avoid means what? Avoid means blocker bug will not happen only. So all of you remember one important point, smoke testing is not done to avoid, only to find, that too if it exists. That also it's clear. Yesterday I've given that point also. Only if it exists. Yeah, write one note. Write one note. Note is definition, everything I have given yesterday, guys. Yes or no? Complete definition, how it works, everything I have given. Because someone is asking, sir, notes is not given, sir. I don't want to take your name and insert you here. Notes is not given, he or she is saying. Right, guys? So just one note. Smoke testing is done smoke testing is done only to find the blocker bug, only to find the blocker bug at very early stage, of the build. Smoke testing is done to find the blocker bug, at very early stage of the testing, if it exists, at very early stage of the testing, if it exists, but smoke testing cannot avoid the duplicate bugs. Oh, sorry, smoke testing cannot avoid the blocker bugs. But smoke testing cannot avoid the blocker bugs. Smoke testing cannot avoid the blocker bugs. Is it clear? Is it point clear? This for your reference I have given you. Yes. Now one more point we have. Every interview is asking, boss, assume that I have done smoke testing. Obviously, from today, when I say build is given, which is the first type of testing we'll do, guys. Till yesterday it was functional integration system, but from today, whenever the build is given, we should always start with smoke testing. Almost guys, 2 hours I have done this smoke testing. Okay, 2 hours I've done this smoke testing. After doing the smoke testing for 2 hours, I didn't find one blocker box also. Is it possible? Two hours I did smoke testing, but I didn't find even a single blocker bug. Possible? Good. Now tell me, so 2 hours you have wasted. Is it a right question? 2 hours you have wasted. The interviewer is asking. So smoke testing is done to find the blocker bug, correct? Done to find the blocker bug. You didn't find a blocker bug, that means 2 hours is wasted. No means why? You give me the complete answer. No. Yes, no, Nimarji. Lifelong from school days, your answer, this is only yes, sir, no, sir. Yes, sir, no, sir. We have found that build is stable. Perfect. That's okay. 100% Akash is saying, no, sir, it's not a drawback, but we found that build is stable. That's okay. But 2 hours you have wasted, right? No. No, not be called as wasted, because before testing you can't know blocker bug is there or not. Boss, listen. Wrong. That's why you are student, I am faculty. Good. Listen. Wrong. Don't strain your brains. Listen. Answer is what, see, whatever the inputs you have tested here, okay, for 2 hours, you have tested a valid input for login, some valid input for home, some valid input for chat, some valid input for help or compose, whatever it is. Some valid inputs you have tested for all these modules, correct? Are these inputs 2 hours you have tested only one positive inputs? 2 hours, one positive inputs you have tested. Now guys, whatever this positive input you have tested, is it a part of your functional testing or not? Is it a part of your stability testing or not? Whatever inputs you have tested, is it? See, you become rich, super duper, full famous also, still your father is a father. Yes or no? Still you can't say I am born on my own. Well, I came into world because of my father, mother only. Yes, like this, understand what I'm saying. Whatever the inputs you have tested here, the one input, whatever you have tested here, anyhow that input would have been tested in functional testing, correct? Anyhow, that input should be tested in functional testing. Required or not required? Anyhow, we should have tested there. So now 2 hours we tested some inputs here. There is no blocker bug. Assume there is no blocker bug. Now I started functional testing. In that functional testing, will you repeat these inputs or you are not going to repeat these inputs? Will you repeat? Will not repeat? Correct. Obviously, I am not going to repeat. I will not test these values once again in functional testing. Why you will not repeat, guys? Will not repeat? Correct. They are already tested and they are passed. That means, guys, totally for functional testing, if they have given me 10 hours, assume for functional testing 10 hours they have given me, am I taking extra time for smoke testing or it's a part of functional testing only? Understand the question neatly. Am I taking any extra hours or smoke is a part of functional only? Good Rakshita, good Ganesh, good Sumaya, correct? So all of understand the fact, smoke testing, there is no rule that compulsory will find the blocker bug. So even if you don't find any blocker bugs also, still it is okay. Because whatever values we have tested here, that we will not test in functional testing once again. Am I clear? Am I clear? Right. Note number 2, very, very important note. Very, very important note. Sano? Right, guys. Note number 2. Note number 2.
Sunny.
Suppose we did smoke testing. Suppose we did smoke testing for a particular period of time. Suppose we did smoke testing for a particular period of time and didn't find didn't find a single blocker bug. Suppose we did smoke testing for a particular period of time and didn't find even a single blocker bug. Still it is advantage only. Still it is advantage only. And not the time waste. Still it is advantage only and not the time waste, because still it is advantage only and not the time waste because whatever values we tested here will not be repeated in whatever values we tested here will not be repeated. Whatever values we tested here will not be repeated. Will not be repeated in functional testing once again. Will not be repeated in functional testing once again. Dana. Second point is also clear. Yes. Okay. Good. Now one more last point. See, guys. I just now I proved that smoke testing is a part of your functional testing. See the difference between these two diagrams. I showed yesterday diagram separately. Now I'm showing at a time. Here, the blocker bug was found in third day. Okay, whereas here the blocker bug was found within 1 day or at 15 minutes or 20 minutes or half an hour or 1 hour. Yes or no? So just to remember this, already many times I've told, still I want to remember, smoke testing is done to identify the blocker bug at what? In the definition also I've given, smoke testing is done to find the blocker bug at early stage. If you don't do smoke testing also, will you find blocker bug or not? First to give you that answer. Suppose I'm not doing smoke testing, I'm directly doing functional testing. Still we'll find blocker bugs or not? Yes, we can, but we don't know when we will find. It may be the second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever it is. But if you do it, you'll find in the beginning stage. Done. This is the main concept of all the smoke testing. So what, why, how, advantages, disadvantages there are not, and is it okay? Is smoke a new type of testing, guys? Understand what I'm asking? Is smoke a new type of testing? Correct? And the answer is no only, guys. No. Just out of functional one part we are taking, we are doing it in the beginning. That's all. Okay. Write one line for BVT. One line I want to write for BVT, because smoke testing is also called as a build verification testing. Remember. And most of the automation team use this word more than manual team. Automation team uses a word called as build verification testing. So automation team always uses a word called as build verification testing. Write one line definition for build verification testing. Since in smoke testing, we are verifying, if each and every build is testable or not. Since in smoke testing we are verifying each and every build is testable or not, it is also known as build verification testing. It is also known as build verification testing. It is also known as build verification testing. Talking about build verification testing. Dana. Okay. Now the last point under the smoke testing is they'll ask you, when do I do smoke testing? Okay, it can be asked anyhow they want, or will you do smoke testing on all the builds? This is observed, right? Every interview now they're asking this question: when should I do smoke testing, or will you do smoke testing on every build? Let us take simple example. Everyone knows that B1, B2, B3, B4 love story. Yes or no? Yes, assume this is my B1. From many days we know this build process, everything. Assume B2. Assume this is my B3. It goes on and on and on and on and on and on. And let's assume that we have last builds also. So assume this is my build number 1. I'm not writing 0, 0, all those things, guys, because you know all those concepts. B1, B2, it goes on. Let's assume this is my build number 26. This is my build number 26. Parallel. And assume that this B26 is a stable build. Assume this B26 is a stable build. Now the question is, in B001, Are we doing smoke testing or we are not doing? In this B001. Correct? Yes. So as soon as this B001 is given to me, obviously immediately I am starting the first type of testing, smoke testing. See, again I'm repeating, smoke testing can be done for 15 minutes, 20 minutes or 1 hour. That depends on how many important features are there in that applications. Yes or no? That purely depends on how many important features are there in applications. Okay, good. Next. Now observe, why did you get B2? Can you tell me? Why did you get B2? Some modifications are done. Some modification. It may be due to or code changes. Perfect. Let me take a simple word. You are saying the difference between B1 and B2 is developer has done some code changes. What is the reason that he has done the code changes? Reason for the code changes, guys. Due to bug fixes. So again, can I say B2, B3 difference also developer has done code changes, right or wrong? Again, here also developer has done the code changes. And let's assume B26 also I got, because that means every build developer has done the code changes. Now the question is, in B1, my smoke features were working fine. What is the meaning of smoke features? Tell me, guys. What is the meaning of smoke features? In the build one for smoke testing, guys, I have taken, let's assume module number 1 I have considered, let's assume module number 4 I have considered, and module number 5. Only these 3 features I have done smoke testing. So I can call them as a smoke features. Understand the question here? Correct. So these are called as smoke features or smoke module, whatever it is. Many other modules were there in build 1. Okay, these, let me call it as a smoke features. Totally there are some 10-15 features were there, guys. What checking one positive negative values? Well, I am asking you definition. I am saying M1, M4, M5 are the smoke features. M4, M, okay, are the smoke features. Why I asked? But totally in this build one, 15 features were there. Are you understanding my language? Total 15 features were developed. Yes. So out of 15 features, how many features have taken as a smoke features now? How many features? Only 3 features have taken smoke feature. You also know based on my basic and critical features. Now what I'm asking you is, in build one, first of all 15 features were tested or not tested? In build one, all 15 features were tested, not tested? Not tested. Very good, Monica. My question is what is your answer? Boss, all 15 features are 100% tested, but smoke testing was done on. All 15 features are 100% tested, but smoke testing was done on only 3 features. That is the difference how you should talk. Correct. Only 3 features we have done smoke testing. Okay, now assume that I didn't find any blocker bugs in B001. Now the question is, once B002 is given to me, or when a new build is given to me, can it happen that these smoke features are broken once again? Can it happen? B001, there was no blocker bug in smoke features. But in B002, can I get a blocker bug? Why yes? Reason. Correct. Everyone is right. Maybe due to the code changes. So now you tell me. So B002, should I do smoke testing or I should not? You only give me the answer. Should I do or should not do? So guys, they say, boss. B001, you have done smoke testing, very good. But B002, again the code changes were done. Since the code changes were done, it may cause the blocker bugs in between of the B002 once again. So do the smoke testing, don't take risk. It's like, guys, every day when you want to go to office, you will take your bike or car and compulsory you will have a look at the petrol and the air. Yes or no? Every day, even though yesterday night only I filled my petrol tank in the bike, okay, or yesterday night only I filled the air, still I will see whether air and petrol is there or not every day in the morning. Yes or no? Correct? But I don't check all the other parts, mainly air and petrol. These two are the important. Like that, why you are taking risk? So on B002 also go and see whether the blocker bugs there are not. Now you tell me, next build, is it required or not required? Next build, whatever it is, B4, B5, B10, correct? Here also compulsory smoke testing is required because code changes were done. Here also smoke testing is required. Here also smoke testing is required because code changes are done. B26 required, not required. Not required. Very good, Rimpa. Answer what, you know, anyone who give the instance answer, this shows that you are not thinking. That's a problem. People who are saying required, tell me why. People are saying required. Why you are saying yes, that is required? Why, boss? B26 also came because B25 some code changes are done. Why you are saying no? Code changes were done in B25, then only they gave you B26, right? Correct? So here also 200% we will do one round of what? Smoke testing. That means, guys, what is the summary I'm trying to tell here? You give me that answer. What is summary I'm trying to tell? We have to do smoke testing in every build. What is the reason? Correct. We have to do smoke testing in every build because of the code changes. Correct. That everyone would have understood. It's very easy to understand. But now he's asking one cross question, guys. Interviewer, listen carefully. Listen, boss. You are doing smoke testing. Because the code changes may affect the smoke features once again. Guys, is smoke testing repetitive testing? Is it the correct word? Is smoke testing repetitive testing? Manisha says no, Bibhuti says no, Anil Kumar says no. Can you tell me why no? People are saying no. Give me answer why no. Sai Himaja says no, sir, it is not repetitive testing. Tell me why. Deepak says no. We are doing different modules. What are you talking, Olay? People are saying yes, sir. Give me the answer. Someone is saying what, you know, sir, different modules we are doing smoke testing. Every build lay B001 also I'm doing smoke testing on M1, M4, M5. B002 also the smoke features are same, smoke features are different. B002 smoke features are same or different? It is same only. B26 also. Oh, people are saying different. I can understand that how you are attending classes. Every build you take, the smoke features are same. Yes or no? I don't change my basic and critical features. Smoke features are 100% same. So obviously smoke testing is a repetitive testing only. Okay, now guys, now interviewer is asking, you are doing smoke testing on each and every build the mod because code changes may affect the smoke features once again. But guys, smoke features will get affected due to code changes only if the modules are dependent. Yes or no? Understand what I'm saying? So code changes will affect the smoke features once again, but it will affect only if what? Only if what? Only if the modules are dependent on each other. If the modules are independent, means M1, M4, M5 are independent of the code changes. Will you do smoke testing on every build? Will you do smoke testing on every build? No. Why no? Correct. Everyone is saying no only. Why no? Why no? Why no? Why no? Correct. No need to do smoke testing. Why? Because the smoke features are independent of whatever the bugs are fixed. So these modules are independent of the code changes or the bug fixes. That much everyone has understood? That much everyone has understood? Correct. Okay, now listen carefully, listen. But guys, smoke testing is one reason, but every time it is not true. But when I say build 2, build 1 is gone and build 2 has come, that means they have done some installation process. Yes or no? When I say B1 is gone and B2 came, that means installation has happened. See, when I say installation, they'll completely remove the B001 and they are going to install the B002. Again, B2 is gone and B3 has come because installation is done. Again, this is gone B25 because installation. Again, B25 is removed and B26 installed because installation. Now the question is, in your mobile, a game was working, everything was working properly. Same game I took and installed in my mobile, but it is not getting opened only. Possible? It's not getting opened only. Possible? Okay, so can I say during installation also I would have done some mistake? There's a process for installation. So during installation only I did a mistake. Yes. So can I say, guys, this is one reason, but boss, installation is also one reason that we should do smoke testing, because if installation is not done properly and because of the installation mistake I am finding a blocker bug on second day or third day, still I cannot proceed with my testing. And as a test engineer, I cannot know whether it is reason is code changes or installation, because my job is just to find a bugs. Reason for bug, I don't care. Correct. My job is just to find a bugs. So can I say, because every time we are doing installation of the new build, we have to do one round of smoke testing? Is that also correct? Okay. So that means there are two reasons now. One reason is we do smoke testing on every build because of code changes, or we do smoke testing on every build because of installation problem also. When we install something can happen. Now tell me, out of these two reasons, you have to think and then talk. Think for 1 minute. Don't give me the answer. Which is the every time problem can cause? Understand the question. Code changes, installation. Which one may cause the problem every time? You are not thinking, control, wait for 2 minutes. Simply whatever problem is, whatever you want to throw the answers. That's the problem. And don't think that if you give answer first, then you are correct. Which one is every time? Many people are saying this installation. Some people are saying code changes. Some people very intelligent, both. People who are saying installation and people who are saying code change is wrong answer. Tell me why code change is wrong answer. Why? Some people are saying, sir, installation is the main culprit, not the code changes. Why? After stable build. Sometimes code changes will not impact other code. Correct? 5-6 times are repeated. 5-6 times are repeated. Sometimes the code changes will not affect the smoke features. I said code changes will come into picture only if the modules are dependent on each other. Every time developer does the code changes, there is no rule that it will affect other features. Is impact area compulsory, guys? You tell me simplest question. Is impact area compulsory? In bug life cycle also I told you. No. But every time they're doing installation, can the mistake happen? Every time they're doing the installation, can the mistake happen? 100% yes. So listen what I'm trying to tell you here. Listen what I'm trying to tell you here. What I'm telling is, in interview, they'll ask you, when should we do smoke testing? That is a concept we are learning here. When should we do smoke testing? Or they're asking me, do we perform smoke testing on all the builds? Now my answer will be yes, sir. Smoke testing will be done on each and every build when it is installed, because of the code changes and because of the installation. Now we will ask you, boss, but out of these two, which is mandatory? Now you give the answer, sir. Due to code changes, it may affect, it may not affect, or it will affect only if the modules are dependent. But since we have done the installation, compulsory we have to do the smoke testing. So the main culprit is installation, guys. Everyone respond. Are you understanding? The main culprit is installation. Is it clear? Is it clear? Yes? Okay. You write this diagram. I will give you that point, because your English is dangerous English. So neatly write this diagram. So the concept as I do, when should we do smoke testing, or will we do smoke testing on all the builds? Write the diagram, that point I'll give you. And I asked you, is smoke testing repetitive or not? Is smoke testing repetitive or not? Correct? Yes. Because see, repetitive on each and every build. Yes or no? Repetitive on each and every build. Every build we are same features we are doing smoke testing. So it's a repetitive. Okay. So one last question I have. Will you give right answer? Because that also, if you give wrong answer, then taking class today is also of no use. One last question I have. Will you give correct answers? Okay. Yes. Good, guys. Good. Listen to the question. Very simple question. Please think and talk. Please think. Sunday, at least Sunday. Let me be aram se. My life will become dhanya. The question is, assume, guys, this is whatever I'm doing here. This is my release number 1. Everyone understand the meaning of release number 1? Are you going to hand over all this build to the customer, or only the final build? All the builds are only the final build. Correct? Only the final build. Now, in release 1, M1, M4, M5 are the smoke features on each and every build. In release 1, M1, M4, M5 are the smoke features on each and every build. In release 2, can these smoke features change? Change means understand. Can the new smoke features come into picture? Simple question I'm asking. Or it will be M1, M4, M5 only. Everyone is saying, one person said same, other person saying same. Boss, in the release 2 also, M1 will be a smoke features. M4 will be also a smoke feature. And M5 will also be a smoke feature. These M1, M4, M5 will be same smoke features only. Because are you deleting them? Are you deleting them? No. Plus M11 and M12, these are the two new features, or some 4 or 5 features were added. M11 and M13, will be added as a smoke features. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Is this clear? Yes. So that means smoke features are repetitive in the same release. Next release, some additions may be done. Possible, not possible? Some additions of the new basic features and the critical features may be done. So now you tell me, in the release number 2, B001, how many features you will do smoke testing? Going on. Assume this is B21 is a final build. How many features you will do smoke testing here? How many features? Good guys, 5 features. So 5 features will be selected as a smoke feature. Obviously, here also 5 features. Everyone is giving correct answer. That means my life is dhanya. Have you understood this? Copy. So neatly read. Take 5 minutes. Whatever you understood, you neatly make a note of this. Whatever you understood, you write. This is just a note for you. Remember. This is because since you don't ask question, I am only asking question and I am only giving answer. This is my karma. I said, my last janam pap. Right. This is just a note. Mainly, this is a concept here. When we will do smoke testing on all the bills. Copy. Neatly copy. Take 5 minutes. Whatever you understood, you copy that. Asking, suppose on B20, 25 or 14, we are doing integration system testing. When the new build comes, smoke testing is required or not required? %100% required. Ole. Smoke testing and your types of testing, there is no relation. Remember that point first of all. Smoke testing and whatever types you are doing, let the car be used by your dad, your mom, or me, or my brother, my sister, whatever it is, your friend also, still they will check whether the petrol is there and air is there or not. Like that, your types of testing is not a concept here. Build is a concept here. Other people, have you understood? Good, right. So if they ask you when we do smoke testing, what answer you should give? Right. Already, if you observe in definition, also I've covered this, but separately I'm covering this, right? Whenever a new build is installed, whenever a new build is installed, we always go for smoke testing. Whenever a new build is installed, we always go for smoke testing because of code changes and installation. We always go for smoke testing because of the code changes and installation. Because of the code changes and the installation. That is the answer which you have to give, guys. If he asks whether code changes is mandatory, then you say code changes will come into picture only if the modules are dependent. Have you understood this? Is this clear? Yes? Okay, good. Now we have finished all the complete concept of smoke testing. Don't say I don't need this. 1 second. Erase. Okay, now if you want, you just make a note of this. These are the only thing what they're going to ask. What is smoke testing? Why smoke testing is required? How smoke testing is done? Advantages of smoke testing? When should I do smoke testing? Difference between smoke sanity, I will teach you now. I'll teach you. Now only I want to finish. Only people who are interested, you have come. So let me finish that also. Small topic, but very important topic. Make a note of this. But guys, the definition what I've given, right? Everything covers all these 5 questions. Yes or no? Sumit Prakash says, sir, I thought smoke testing is a very small topic before that. Correct, guys. See, that is what I'm saying, right? 2 ways of teaching. Many places have observed smoke testing concept. Many branches. When I'm saying many branches, many places, right? Or any other institutes only you take. Within 15 minutes, they'll finish off this topic, I'll tell you. 15 minutes, what is smoke testing? But there's a lot of depth here, I'll tell you, lot of depth. Again, when I go for automation testing, I'll repeat this topic once again. There also some concept is related here. There also some concept is related. So please never ask me saying that, sir, what sir, within 10 minutes everywhere they're finishing, you are taking 1.5 days. Wrong question, I'll tell you. So all these 5 points, answer is ready with you. Yes or no? All these 5 points, the answer is ready with you guys. So when I'm teaching so in detail, in interview also you give please in detail. Don't give one line definition. Thanks Sagar for that comments. Thank you. I don't know to read that comments, but thank you. Done. That's okay, everyone. Thanks. Enough. That's okay. At least if you learn properly, it's enough for me, guys. Forget about my teaching. If you learn, if you get a job, it's enough. Then questions are copied. Okay. Now, guys, carefully listen first. Till today, whoever has got a job, you ask them. Every interview, they're asking this question: what is the difference between smoke and sanity? What is the difference between the smoke and sanity? Every class they're asking. Now I'll give you some 3, 3, 4, 4 points, the difference between smoke and sanity, guys. But remember, every point you have to explain. You cannot just give the definition, and if you cross question, you cannot answer wrong. Okay. My first answer is, until and unless they ask the difference between smoke and sanity, you don't tell them. Again, I'm repeating. Smoke, sanity, generally all are same only. Okay, smoke testing, sanity testing, everything is same. That is the first thing you should remember before you speak about this smoke sanity. Smoke, sanity, dry run, skim, build verification testing, everything is same. Only in interview when they ask, no boss, there is some difference, give me the differences, then only you are going to speak this topic. Is the topic clear for everyone? Then only you are going to talk about this topic. Yes. Now let me take one simplest example. It's very, very easy. Let me take one simplest example. Everyone knows a notepad, guys. Correct? Everyone knows a notepad. You know the notepad? Give me notepad. Obviously, notepad is a software. Yes or no? I have already opened a notepad only if you ask me. Yes. Okay. Assume that there is a notepad application. Just now, notepad application is developed and they have given me in the form of a B001, guys. Notepad, one second. Notepad they have developed and they have given to me in the form of an application. Now you tell me, generally, what are the contents of a notepad? Here only it is there. File will be there. Okay. Next, edit will be there. Next, format is there. Okay. If you observe here, we have something called as a format. Then we have view and then we have help. Can I say all these are the modules of the notepad? All these are the correct modules. Next, under file you observe, guys, again you have new, open, save as. Let me write that also. Again under file you have what, you know, you have what, you know, new module is there. Again under new, let's assume that you have something called as open is there. Again under this you have save as, like this many modules are there. All these are sub modules, correct? Edit also have some sub modules, format also have some sub modules, view also have some sub modules, help also have some sub modules. Now the question is, assume that notepad is given to me for testing. In build one, all these modules are ready, guys. In build one, all these modules are ready. My manager says, do smoke testing on notepad. What is the first thing we should do first to give me that answer? Do smoke testing on notepad. What is the first step as a test engineer I should do? Don't give me wrong answer. First you think and then give me the answer. What is the step number one? Step number one. Wrong. Open notepad is wrong. I know you'll do that only. You don't give me definitions here. Ganesh, you are also wrong. First listen only. What is step number one? Rajeshwari is correct. First, Pooja Kumari says login. Pooja Kumari, will you log into the notepad? Boss, point number one is first you should identify the basic and critical features. When I say get married, will you say, sir, I will go and I'll put tali to person who is running on the road? First, you have to identify. So first thing is, out of these modules, you have to identify the basic and critical features. Now tell me, out of these features, which are the basic and critical? Critical means dependent on each other. Remember that point. Which are the basic and critical features here? File edit format. File edit. Good, guys. Help is a basic. Very good. Boss, the answer is file is a basic feature or the critical feature. And format is not format, edit. Only two features here I will call, that is nothing but your file I am going to test because it is a basic or critical features. Edit also I am going to test. I will not touch format, I will not touch view, or I will not touch help. Tell me why. Only two features. file and edit only. Many people have given the correct answers. Format, view, and help are not at all dependent. Even if there is a blocker bug in format, even if there is a blocker bug in view, even if there is a blocker bug in help also, it will not affect my testing. Yes or no? Yes or no? So here, if you ask me, how will you do smoke testing? Listen to my answer. Sir, first I will open this file. I'll open the file. Check whether all the submodules are shown or highlighted or not. Okay, that means click on file, check whether, see, everything is highlighted or not highlighted. Only file. Same, check on edit, check everything is highlighted or not highlighted. That is my smoke testing. Yes or no? You observe here, I'm not giving any inputs only. I'm not giving any inputs here. That means, guys, don't mug up the answer that every time I have to give the inputs. See, home page also, are you giving inputs in the home page? We are clicking on that link and checking whether the corresponding page is displayed or not. Yes, like that, everyone remember, click on file, the modules are shown or not shown. Click on edit, the submodules are highlighted or not highlighted. That's all. On Notepad, this is how I will do which testing. Only two modules I have selected. This concept, I am calling it as a smoke testing. Is it clear till now? Is it clear till now? Till now? This is called, I'm calling it as a smoke testing. So only two features I have taken and have done. See, second thing, guys, you observe. See, I am test engineer number 1. In interview, I'm saying what, sir, I will click on file, submodules are displayed or not. I'll click on edit, submodules are displayed or not. That's all. That is my smoke testing. But one more person, what he can say, I'll click on file, I'll open one notepad and I will save it. I will save it. That is my smoke testing. Is it possible? Is it possible? Okay, understand. So I am telling only enabled or not. But you may tell in the interview, sir, I will save it and see, sir. So there is no rule that only I am right, guys. End of the day, blocker should not be there in the main modules. Only the blocker should not be there on the main modules. Okay. Now assume my smoke testing is pass. My smoke testing is pass. Now, come to the points here. Please, everyone concentrate here now. Everyone concentrate here. See, smoke testing. First point, as soon as the build is installed, we do smoke testing. I think everyone knows that point. Everyone knows that point. Yes. Second, smoke testing is shallow and wide. Manager wants to hear this word only. Again, I'm repeating. Actual simple English, if you want, smoke testing is a high level. Why smoke testing is high level, because see, file is a module. Under file, you have new, open, save as. Are you touching all the submodules in smoke testing? Are you touching all the submodules in smoke testing? No. Only the main module I'm touching and seeing whether it's working or not. So can I say smoke testing is shallow and wide? Shallow and wide is nothing but high level. Since in detail we are not doing, since every submodule we are not touching, I am calling it as a high level. Third one, it is mandatory. Yes or no? It is mandatory. Yes or no? Yes, compulsory. It is mandatory only. Okay. Now the last point and very important point, you concentrate here. Very important point. Smoke testing can be documented. Means guys. See, requirement it was given. File will be there, edit will be there, format will be there, view will be there, help will be there. All these modules will be developed by the developer. And everyone knows that test engineer has to write the test document. Yes or no? Everyone knows that test engineer has to write the test document. So I am writing one test document for file. Also, I will write one test document test document for edit. Also, I am writing one test document for format. You have to remember this very carefully. Listen, concentrate here. You have to write one test document for view also. How to write? I'll show you when we start the topic. For save also. Like that, for help also, I am writing one test document. For every modules that we have given, or for every features, we have written a test document. Okay, assume all the features we have written and I have written test document for every feature. File, I have written something called as test document number 1. Assume this is one Excel sheet. Edit also, I have written test document number 2. See, when I say test document, how to test that module? Simple, guys. So now test document number 3. This is also I have written. And for view also I have written one test document. Now tell me, whatever test document I'm writing, before testing I'm writing or after testing I'm writing? Test document number 5. For every module I have written one test document. Before testing or after testing? Before. Perfect. So before the application is ready on after testing, Majina Badia Le Rimpa. Mudigan, are you writing test documents after testing? Imagine once the build is ready, we are busy in testing, not writing the test document. All other fellows, at least we are writing the test documents before testing only, guys. Yes or no? Yes. Now tell me. For everything I've written one test document. So tomorrow new build is going to come. Listen, carefully listen. Tomorrow new build is going to come. When the new build is going to come, I am working in the project from last 3 months. I was completely busy in understanding the requirement and writing the test document. Okay, from 3 months I am working. I know which are basic and critical features. Yes or no? I know which are basic and critical features. Do I know? I don't know. Yes, because I have a knowledge. But suppose I left the company today. Tomorrow a new test engineer came. If I ask him to do the smoke testing, hey, go do smoke testing, can he do? A new person come. He came. Can he do? No. Why no? Correct. He can't do. He can't do. Why? But documents are also ready. All 5 documents are ready. Why he can't do smoke testing? He does not have knowledge. He don't know requirement. Or he don't know which module is a basic module and which module is critical. He don't know the basic and he don't know the critical features. Perfect, guys. Everyone is giving correct answer. So what company people we do, you know? Anyhow, you have written test document for every feature, correct? Do one thing. Out of this, file is a basic and critical feature, and edit is a basic and critical feature. So take this document, TD number 1. Go, baby, do it. Go. Take this document number 1. Take this document number 2 also. And do one thing. Name them as smoke document. Smoke test document. Tell me, guys, what is an advantage of this? These two, I have named them as a smoke test document. What is an advantage? Now, when a new person come, go and do smoke testing. Do you think he has to understand the requirement now, or directly he can take the documents? What he can do now? Hey, go, hey, you are a new test engineer, no problem. Go and do smoke testing. Directly, what he does, you know, guys, he will open these 2 documents. And directly he will start doing smoke testing. Is it good or bad? Because There is no rule that I will be always there in the project. I can leave and go also. I can leave and go also. So can I say smoke testing, it can be documented? Is it right word or wrong word, guys? Smoke testing can be documented. Okay, and Sanamma, please. And smoke testing is documented before testing or after testing? That is very, very important for me. Before testing, after testing. Correct? Before I start testing only, whatever 100 or 200 documents you have written, whatever 100, 200 documents you have written, you pick the 10 documents or 5 documents or 6 documents which are used for smoke testing and name them as a smoke test document so that it will be useful. Easy, 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 easy. Yes, yes. Good. Now observe. These two documents, whatever is used as, in this, what they will write, which inputs to test, okay, how to test, the navigate, everything. Anyway, I'll show you that. So what are the inputs we have to test for file and how to test, edit, smoke testing, everything will be documented here. Now the question is, guys, these two smoke documents should be tested on each and every build, yes or no? These two smoke test documents should be tested on each and every build. Whenever the new build comes, open it, test it, open it, test it. Manually, correct? Manually, you have to open both the documents, test it, test it, test it, test it, test it. Now, that is a repetitive task. That's a repeat task. So some companies, what they do, hand over these two documents to automation test engineer. Hand over these two smoke documents to the automation test engineer. At least have you heard of automation test engineer? At least have you heard? In regression testing, beautifully I'll teach you from tomorrow. Don't worry. But have you heard? Yes. And we say, lay automation test engineer. Lay automation test engineer. Please take these two tested documents and write the test script. Test script means what, from next time, whenever a new build comes, okay, you only test it using automation and give me the result. I'll repeat once again, listen, carefully listen. So these two documents, they will give it to the automation test engineer. Since it's a repetitive task, please write a code for these two documents or you automate it. Automate means what? From the next time, whenever the build comes, you only test and tell me whether these two documents are pass or fail. Within 5 seconds, guys, you will get the results. How, as I said, I'll teach you in regression testing. But now what I'm trying to tell you is these two can be documented, and since it's a repetitive task, it can be scripted. But suppose automation team is not there, then how should you test these features? Suppose automation is not there, how should you test them? Correct, manually only you should test them. We don't have option. If automation team is there, you hand over this, they will write a script or they'll write a code and they will test it. That is the meaning of documented and scripted. Is it clear? Is it clear? Yes. Okay, good. Everyone is saying yes. That means you have understood. Good, good. So listen. So simple and see, smoke documents mainly it is prepared so that useful for the new test engineers. Guys, remember this point. So these are the 4 points which comes under your smoke testing. Now, very important point. Listen. Sanity. Okay. Smoke testing is over. It is pass also. What is the meaning of smoke testing is done and it is pass? It is pass. There is no blocker bug. Now what happened? I started testing this file module, guys. Okay, I started testing this file module. It may be functional testing, integration testing, system testing. I don't care. So smoke testing was passed. Then I took file module and I started testing. When I started testing, I found a bug in new. Is it blocker bug or normal bug? I found a bug in new. Sir, not new. File. Blocker bug or normal bug? Think and give me the answer. Blocker bug is not possible because smoke testing is pass. Sai Himaja, what you are talking, Rani? 5-6 times I said smoke testing is pass, and you are saying blocker bug. Go away. First, you don't miss the sentences in between. Smoke testing is passed, then I started normal testing. That is what I'm saying. So normal testing I started on this file. It may be functional integration system. When I started testing, I found a bug. You give this bug, okay, done boss, not done. You give this bug to developer. Give this bug to developer. Developer is going to fix this bug. In which build? Developer is going to fix this bug. Obviously, normal process I'm talking. Fix this bug in which build? You should never say next build. That depends on the priority. Next build or next upcoming build, he's going to fix it. Now, guys, once developer fixes this bug, test engineer is going to retest the bug, correct? He is going to retest the bug. Retest the bug plus what? Retest the bug plus what? Retest the bug plus, correct? Plus, he has to retest the impact area. He has to retest the bug plus the impact area. Yes or no? Yes or no? He has to retest the bug plus the impact. But any rule that always impact area should be there? I never said that. I never. Yes, sir. There is no rule. Every time impact area should be there. Okay. Now you tell me, which is the impact area of file? Developer fixed, there was a bug in file, he fixed it. Now I'm testing the file plus the impact area. Which is the impact area here? I want to choose a different color. Which is the impact area here? Before going to other house, first think about your house. This is a hint for you. Correct. Because of the bug in file, I have to test the new module. Boss, I have to test the open module. I have to test the save module. I have to test the save as module. So I will test all the submodules of the file. Yes or no? I will test all the submodules of the file. Correct? That is an impact area. Don't tell me, sir, edit a format, view, give all this nonsense. First impact area is under the file module. Whatever submodules are there, all submodules have to test it once again. Correct? Now listen, guys. Whenever you do this concept, means you are retesting the bug plus the impact area. This concept, whatever you are seeing, right? This, they started calling it as a sanity testing. This concept is called as sanity testing. Are you understanding? Simple concept this is. Then why both are called as same, I'll teach within last 1 minute. But first to understand this concept, they call it as a sanity testing. Easy or tough? Easy or tough? Yes? Okay, good. Now the question is, you come to sanity testing now. First point, as soon as the build is installed and bug fixes are done, yes or no? Sanity testing is done as soon. See, build 1, sanity testing is there, sanity testing is not there. Build 1. Build 1 there, not there. Not there, good. Build 1, smoke testing is there, not there. Build 1, smoke testing is there, not there. Correct? It is there. Now think and talk. Okay? Build 2, build 3, build 4, build 5, build 6, build 7, build 8. Smoke testing is there, not there. Build 1, build 2, build 3, build 4, build 5, build 6, build 28, build whatever it is. Smoke testing is there. Okay. Build 1, sanity is not there. I will agree. Build 1, sanity is there. I will not. I'll agree. I'll agree. So think. Build 2, bug fixes are there. Bug fixes are not there. Build 2, bug fixes are there. Bug fixes are not there. It is there. Now, very important question. Build 2, sanity. Problem is what, already some fellow is saying, build to sanity is there. Nimajji is there. Nim tata is there. Nimajji, listen first. Listen first. Control yourself. B002, B003, B004, B0025 also. Bug fixes are there. But B002, to begin with, sanity is there, sanity is not there. Think and talk. B002, sanity is there, sanity is not there. Think. It's not easy. If it's so easy, I'll not take so much of time. Waste fellows. In 1 second, she's giving the answer. Sanity is there, not there. Oh, yo, waste to teach you. Like, seriously, waste to teach you. You don't understand the concept. That's a problem. Not there. Till now, I didn't get the answer. Wrong. Everyone is wrong. You are wrong. Mahesh Sahu is asking me only. Nandak Umar. Sir, if dependent bug fix, then only sanity is there. Correct, guys. All of you understand, sanity will come into picture only if impact area is there. Retesting of bug is not called as a sanity. First to understand that point. I never said retesting of bug is a sanity. Retesting of bug, along with that, it should have this impact area also. Only 2-3 people have given a correct answer. Only correct. So Vinigaral, very tough to pronounce your name, Oleg. Okay. Only if this impact area is there, then only I call it as a sanity. Retesting of bugs I never called a sanity, boss. So tell me, B002 sanity is there or not there? What is the correct answer now? B002, give me complete answer. Don't give me one word answer. B002, sanity is there, sanity is not there. B002, sanity is there, not there, there. Two waste fellows. Again, there, not there, one answer you are giving. It may be there, it may not be there. It depends on the impact area. If impact area is there, then it is there. If it is not there, it is not there. Is it clear for everyone? Is it clear? Okay. So observe, guys. So is it mandatory? It's not mandatory. First to give you that answer. Is it mandatory or not? Sanity testing is mandatory, not mandatory. Correct. It is not mandatory. It is done only if impact area will be there after the bug fixes. See the third point here. It will be there only if there is an impact area after the bug fixes. Am I clear, guys? Am I clear? So I've written observe sanity. As soon as the build is installed and the bug fixes are done. So 2 reasons should be there for sanity. Build is installed, obviously, and bug fixes are also done. And second point, guys, sanity is narrow and deep, means sanity is in detail, whereas smoke is high level. Why I'm saying sanity is in detail, can you tell me? So you should give me the answer. That in detail, I'm using a word called as narrow and deep. Why sanity is in detail? Why sanity is in detail? Correct, because we are checking the modules as well as all the submodules also. We are touching each and every submodule. So I'm calling it as an in detail. So first point, as soon as the build is installed and bug is fixed. And second point, it is in detail. Third point, it is only done if the impact area exists after bug fixes. That also I've explained. And fourth point, guys, see, sanity cannot be documented. See, when I say cannot be documented, understand the point here. Smoke testing, when am I documenting it? When I am preparing a smoke testing document. When? Correct. Before testing. That is the most important point for me. Correct. Before testing. Now, can you document the sanity testing? Think and talk. Can you document? Can you document here? Can you document? Correct. No, because we cannot predict the bug. How many of you are understanding this? We cannot see sanity is done before testing or after testing. Like, simplest answer you tell me. Sanity is done before testing or after testing. Correct, after testing only. So how can you prepare a sanity document before a testing? After testing, when I find a bug, because of that bug, any impact areas there, then only we do sanity testing, right? So sanity testing cannot be documented because we cannot predict the bug. It is done after testing. When it cannot be documented, it cannot be scripted also. Script spelling is wrong. No one told me. SCRIPTED, I think. Script. Oh, scripted. So when it cannot be documented, obviously it cannot be scripted also. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? Have you understood the difference between smoke and sanity? Why it's called as same? I'll talk later. I'll talk later. So compulsory, you should talk about these 4 points and you have to explain. And sanity also these 4 points and you should explain. And again, I'm repeating, sanity is mandatory or not? Give me the answer once again for my satisfaction. Sanity is mandatory or not mandatory? Sanity. Okay, it is not a mandatory. It is not mandatory. Okay, this is the difference between smoke and sanity. 10 minutes, I'll give you copy this. In interview, same 4 points you should talk, guys. You don't show your talent in interview. Your talent is very dangerous talent. Very dangerous talent. So don't tell me, sir, I want to talk in my own English. You don't talk in your own English. You write whatever I've written here, neatly understand, then you tell in the interview. But remember, mainly they'll ask you, sanity can be documented, scripted, but smoke can, sorry, it cannot be documented. Smoke can be documented. Why? That answer you should tell. Baby, go brush your teeth. Okay. Be ready with justification of. Ranveer, sir, please repeat last point. Go like 10 minutes. I've repeated last point only. How easily you're asking. Automation possible for sanity. Someone is asking, is automation possible for sanity? What is your answer, guys? It is not a new question. When it cannot be documented, there is no concept of script only. Remember that point. I cannot predict the bug. So how can you tell automation test engineer, keep it ready? But if you take smoke testing, like automation test engineer, keep script ready for these two. Whenever build is installed, you test it. So obviously answer is no. Deepu Pradhan, your question is wrong, Deepu Pradhan. Guys, am I getting angry because you are asking question? Am I getting angry because you are asking question? All of you answer. Boss, when I'm repeating 10 times, I'm repeating. After telling everything, when you say, can you repeat once again? That irritates, that's all. Please don't talk like this. Sir, can I ask one question? Don't get angry. Wrong. You ask. I only ask you if any question is there, ask. But repeat the topic is not a question. Remember that point, guys. Repeat the topic is not a question. Ask Deepu. Neatly write the explanation, guys. Everything write the explanation. In an interview, you speak these four points. Rajeshwari, can testing of impact area alone, we can call it as a sanity testing. Rajeshwari, testing of impact area is only sanity testing. But that's good. But the question is, when retesting of bug is not there, how can you test the impact area? Impact area comes into picture only because developer has fixed the bug, right? So this is not a separate thing. Anyone still writing, guys? Anyone still writing? Okay, right. One more important difference I'll tell you, right? Okay, 2 minutes take, right? Now observe, guys. Some people are asking, sir, is smoke for a test engineer? What is an answer? I know why you are asking this question also. Because some nonsense website would have referred there, it will say sanity is done by a developer. That's the reason. 200% let it be smoke, let it be sanity done by test engineer only. You don't bother about the developer's work. Now, most important point, listen. In interview, when they ask you difference between smoke sanity, you are going to tell this, correct? Only when they ask. Only when they ask, remember. Otherwise, the smoke and sanity is same only. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. So listen, guys. This is general concept I'm talking. General concept. See why they say smoke, sanity, skim, dry run, BVT same is. Let it be smoke. Let it be sanity. Both are done as soon as the build is installed. Yes or no? Let it be smoke, let it be sanity. Both are done when the new build is installed. If new build is not installed, you cannot do smoke also, you cannot do sanity also. Okay. So generally they call it as a same only, but difference, these are the differences. In interview, when they ask you what is smoke testing, you don't talk about this concept. When they ask about smoke and sanity, they only talk about this concept. Write one last note. Note. Notice generally smoke and sanity are called as same. Generally smoke and sanity are called as same because both are done as soon as the new build is installed. Because both are done as soon as the new build is installed. As soon as the new build is installed. Done. So this ends the love story on whole smoke testing concept. why, what, when, how, and the difference between smoke and sanity, guys. Now, all of you start preparing for mock on bug life cycle and smoke testing only. I don't want any other topics. I can judge you whether you're good or bad only in these two topics. So what I'll do, guys, from tomorrow, I'll start very important topic, probably regression testing I'll start. That's the next most important topic of your life and wife also. So that will go on for 3-4 days. Again, that's a big concept. Many cross questions are there. Automation, automation, everything I'll teach you under this. Script means what I'll teach you under that. All those things I'll teach you. So from tomorrow, I'll start regression. Probably Tuesday, I will take a mock on bug life cycle and smoke testing. Questions also I've given. Correct? Answers also you know. Yes or no? Yes or no? And I want answer according to notebooks only. I don't want your own talent. Again, I'm repeating. So these are the only questions that I'm going to ask. Whatever questions I have given, plus I will ask you high severity, low priority, high severity. That also I'll ask. Remember, you should keep that example ready. So all whatever list of questions I have given, that only I'm going to ask on Tuesday, probably Tuesday, or worst case Wednesday, I'm going to take your mock. Whoever will clear the mock, those, yeah, 2 topics only, boss. Those 2 only you do well, it's enough for me. It's enough, I'll tell you. If you clear the mock, I will start sending you for interviews. Meanwhile, I'll complete this regression testing also. Okay, so Tuesday or Wednesday, so the interview is confirmed. And I will not beg you, please come for mock. If you come, if you want interviews, you come. Otherwise, you don't come. Done, guys. I'll stop it. Tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock sharp, we'll meet once again. Everyone, fresher, experience, everyone will have a mock. There is no differentiation here. But everyone will have a mock on Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay, done, guys. Then everyone, bye. We'll meet tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Bye.